let's go to Rookie of the Year, which is a very weird race. We've talked about it a lot this season, especially when you think about like the top 3 picks. You know, Richache with the Hawks, he's like their 7th leading scorer. He's good. He's very solid. He probably will be a really good pro, but okay. Alex Sarr shooting 41% from the field. Now he's gotten better.
He's leading all rookies in scoring.
He's got exactly, but he's on the bottom-dwelling Wizards. And then Reed Shepherd, and you called this one, Tass. I mean, this guy's been deployed to the G League because they don't really have the minutes and opportunity for him. So he's like lighting up fools there. I think he just had like a 40 burger in the G League. So those are the top 3 guys. And then we had Jaylen McCain as the leader. He was the 16th pick for the Sixers. He was like the front runner for Rookie of the Year, and then he goes down with the torn meniscus, and he's out for the rest of he's been out since, and he's going to be probably out for the rest of the season. So he's off the board. So like, where do you go here for Rookie of the Year?
I'll go to you, Trey, because Trey called it earlier this week. He's a big Jaylen Wells guy. He's damn good.
I'm Grizzlies pilled right now. It's Jaylen Wells for me, is the Rookie of the Year right now. 12 points per game, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He's been starting basically since day one for the Grizzlies. 43 from the field, 37 from 3. Like, he just looks like a good 3-and-D player. He takes the toughest assignment on the perimeter, which is pretty impressive for a Grizzlies team that is an awesome defensive team. He's brought something to the team that they didn't have with Marcus Smart being out for so long. Like, he's an awesome perimeter defender. He's their best guy, and he's getting praise, I feel like, from other players around the league. Steph Curry talking about the way that he's never been guarded the way that Jaylen Wells does. Anthony Edwards was bigging him up. I heard Ryan Hollins on the broadcast. He's like, man, every time Jaylen Wells took a shot, he's like, man, he's nice, man. Yeah. And their play-by-play guy was like, yeah, he is nice, man. He's just a nice man. He's having a nice season, and I'm happy to see. I just looked this up because I was curious. Would 12 points per game be the fewest points per game that a Rookie of the Year scores? Brogdon, 10 points per game.
Wow.
The year he won Rookie of the Year. So, you know, it's along the same case. Like, Wells is a guy. I do think Stephon Castle is making a little bit of a run at Rookie of the Year, but Wells has outplayed him just a little bit and has been a little bit more efficient. And third on my ballot would be Yves Missi, who's been a starter since I think probably the 2nd game for the Pelicans.
That guy is damn good. When we talk about dunks of the year, Yves Missi had a monstrous one. He is a very, very solid player. Yeah, because he is getting a lot of love from other guys, and Jaylen Wells, that helps him. There's no doubt. And that's why I look at Alex Sarr of the Washington Wizards, who's been improving and will get headlines, especially if he leads in scoring by more, because it's super close. And he had a good December when he had 14 points and shot 45% from 3 on 5 threes per game. He was balling, and he's come back to earth a little bit. So I'm not sure if it lasts, but I think he would get a lot of headlines if he leads Jaylen Wells by a few points instead of 0.1 as he is now, or whatever it is. It's super, super, super close. It was Jared McCain's until he got hurt. There's no doubt.
I was surprised to see on BetMGM at least that Sarr is the current favorite for Rookie of the Year at plus 140. I was like, wow.
That's the name.
I know. It's
Higher
the
pick.
number 2 pick and all that. And he's starting to put it together. I think the game has slowed down a little bit for him, so he's gotten better, and maybe he'll improve as the season goes on. I'm with you. I would pick Jaylen Wells right now. Some stats here about the lottery picks from our guy Zach Harper in the Bounce newsletter. Only 4, if we get rid of Jared McCain, who's out, only 4 are averaging double-digit points this season. That's it. Of the lottery picks, only Bub Carrington and Castle are averaging at least 3 assists per game. Just 7 players are shooting above 40%. 3 of them are big men. 2 lottery picks are shooting league average or better on threes, and only 3 lottery selections are playing at least 24 minutes a night. It's a rough start here for the 2024 class. But there's players in the mix.
I think that if you were to ask people at the beginning of the season compared to now, they would say this has been a great performance for this rookie class. People are showing that they're actually going to be players. Like Richache is proving that he was worthy of the number 1 pick. Like we're saying, Sarr is one of the better players on the Wizards. He's going to finish top 5 in scoring and rebounding amongst rookies. Like there are guys that are guys coming out of this draft. And I think that was a question mark in the summertime when people were saying this is the worst draft of all time. Maybe it is. Maybe it still is, but at least there's some dudes who can play.
Yeah, there's a lot of contributors that are going to be part of rotations for a long time. It sure feels like. Even the young guys like Sarr, who's freaking 19, or Richache, who's 19, who says he was watching movies to learn English, and he's learning it a lot better here in Atlanta. I say that because these guys are developing, and they're kids. They're both 19-year-old kids,
Yes.
those top two. And Jaylen Wells has been around here for a while as the number 39 pick. Been around here, I mean, the United States of America.
He's been alive for a little bit.
I just mean he knows how to play American ball, and he's ready. But Reece Sachet playing 24 minutes a game, starting every single game until he got banged up. I mean, he shows he's going to be around for a long time.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys, and I think that's what a lot of people were wondering. Are these guys just going to be bounced from the league? No. I mean, even Messi, of course he's going to be around. He's just damn good.
But how many of these guys will be all NBA,
that's a good question.
all-star level talents? Who knows? Of course, it's impossible to say, but it doesn't feel like there's going to be. There's not locks where you're like, that guy, guaranteed, will be a 10-time all-NBA player or whatever. It's like, we'll get some all-stars. Sure.
Yeah, I think that if you were to ask people in July, they would say 0 all-stars.
Yeah.
But now you look at them like, Castle can be an all-star at some point in his career, especially playing next to Wemby. Like, they'll be a good team at some point, and they'll probably get more than one all-star. Maybe he's the second guy there. I think Sarr has all-star potential.
Yeah.
Reece Sachet has all-star potential, and of course, Matas Buzelis as well with the Chicago Bulls. The new Andre Kirilenko. Last guy I'll throw into the mix, I do think Zach Edey has a chance to win Rookie of the Year.
100%.
But he's like half the minutes of the top 3 candidates right now. So if he's able to stay on the court second half of the season, he'll make a run.
Yep. All right, let's hear from you guys. Rookie of the Year.